G'day mates and welcome back to Season 2 of Unreal World. We are here in Ari of the Seal Tribe. We have just had our family devastated and destroyed by a fire while we were out rescuing one of our escaped reindeer. Unfortunately, that is all we have left. We've got our reindeer tied up and following us. Let's have a quick look at our reindeer. It's L, I think. Does that look? Okay, it's a big reindeer. I don't know if that means anything at all, but if we have to, we can cut it up for meat. But we may even be able to milk it, hopefully, assuming it is a milkable animal. It may be a male, or it may be non-milkable, or who knows. But either way, we'll figure that out as time goes on. We're a bit shocked now that our family has been destroyed. But let's have a look at the world map. Obviously, our character knows the area roughly, at least knows their little area up here where they've lived. So we do know there is a village to the south. Realistically, that's where our character would start with. Home has just been destroyed, everyone's dead, your family has been wiped out, your entire livelihood is gone. So let's go south and see if we can find something to help us out down there. I don't know exactly where we're going. Oh, okay. Wow, we found it very quickly. So there's a whole bunch of people there. Let's see if we can have a chat to these people here. Seal Tribe Hunter. You'll notice as well that the graphical stuff has been done. It's snowing at the moment, so it's a little difficult to see. But you'll see, for example, these people are wearing nice, big, heavy seal overcoats and everything like that. So very, very beautiful work by, I think it was Jaredonian did the character model. So thanks very much, Jaredonian, for your work. This is quite beautiful. Now let's have a quick chat. Nope, chat is capital C. Let's have a chat to this guy here and greet him. Who are you? G'day, Lays, his name is. How's it going? Not too bad. Okay, I'm in Ari of Seal Tribe. That's unfortunately all I can do there. Let's ask for directions. I'm looking for a village. It doesn't know very much. Well, do you know about a lake? Southwest near Troll Cliff. A few kilometres away. I can walk there in about half an hour. So there is a lake down there where we can get some food and survive. Are there any caves around here? There is a cave to the northwest near Axe Climb or Kurdavis Norsu. Just a couple of kilometres away from us as well. Alrighty then. Anything else we need to know? Can I trade any items with you? See what you've got to trade. Trade from him. So he has a northern bow and 15 arrows. That would be very, very nice. Let's see if I can trade a northern bow and all of those arrows. And let's see if I can offer him something. So if I can offer him, let's offer him this Arctic fox fur. A good start to get those goods for myself. Okay. What of my items would you prefer? A fine trident and my skin. Let's have a look at these items here. Smaller version of the trident versus a bigger version of the trident, and it's also fine quality. So I'm not going to give you the fine trident. What I will do is I'll give you the small trident, and maybe he wants my skin as well. I can probably get more of those. So I'll give you the skin, and I'll offer those. Is promising to get those goods for yourself. But he wants more. What else would you like? A rough fur shirt that I'm actually wearing. Well, I'm not going to give you what I'm wearing, but let's offer you an item that I'm not wearing. How about this fine nettle tunic? What else would you prefer? He wants my leather boots. My father's leather boots. Leather can be hard to get early on, but for a northern bow and a bunch of arrows, I think I'll actually trade these leather boots. So I could probably give him something else, but he may not accept these because they're such low quality. But the leather boots, they're 2/3 quality. It's only 3 pounds of leather, whereas that's 5 pounds of wool. I don't want to give him food, although I suppose more food is fairly easy to get because we're going to go fishing shortly. But I'll sell you my leather boots as well. Oh wait, you want more? I think it's best if you make the offers now. So he wants a bit more. Do you accept that? Unworthiness barter. Okay, it's too low quality. I can give him a wooden shovel. I mean, I can make another one of those fairly easily. Well, I don't have an axe. which is a problem. I don't want to give away anything I'm wearing. I could give away some food. How about a roasted ring seal cut? No. Unworthiness barter. How about a roasted bear cut? Also unworthy. Some bread. Bread is unworthy. So it doesn't want food at all. Let's try the wooden shovel. I probably want those leather boots back instead of that wooden shovel, but look, it's a deal. I'll take it for now, mate. I'm not. My family's just been killed. I'm not in the best trading mood at the moment, so we'll take what we've got. We got a weapon out of that, and let's have a look what we got now. So we've got ourselves a weapon and 15 arrows, which is great. We've also got still got our fine trident. We've still got 2 knives. We've got a decent number of clothes we're currently wearing to keep us warm, as well as a couple of bits for materials. We have got the fishing rod, which is great, and we've got all these here. So overall, we're looking pretty good. Let's see what else is in this village now. These are northern villages, so they don't tend to have a whole lot available for trading. What do we got here? We've got a juniper bow, which is a lower quality bow. We had a northern bow, which is great. Grey seal fur, a hand axe. I'd love a hand axe. More furs and small trident. I would love that hand axe. So, how do we? I'll pick up that. Oh wait, I'll pick up that hand axe, and then I have to trade with somebody to pay for it. So I'll chat with you, and let's pay off my debt. I would like to. How do I? Yeah, I'd like to pay my debt for a hand axe. What would you like? If I give you my woolen trousers, which I'm wearing. So what have we got? I could. So those woolen trousers I'm wearing, but I could give him these ones here, and I could give you a seal cut. 2/3 of the goods. Oh, geez. Okay. And a bear cut. Rough footwear. Okay, let's start this trade over from the start. How about I instead give you the woolen trousers that I'm wearing? He'll accept that. So I can put on my father's woolen trousers and give you my good quality ones. That's a deal because I do need an axe here. So these are my favourite pants, but I'm not particularly attached to them. What I do need to do though is wear these new woolen or these other woolen trousers I had, so I don't get too cold. So let's have a look what we've got here. I've got 2 knives. Northern knife is very good. Fisher's knife I think might be better for fishing things like that, although who knows, I probably could trade that away as well. I've still got a fine trident, which is a good spear, great for fishing as well, and good for defense. I've got a northern bow with 15 arrows. I've got a hand axe. I have clothing all over me, mostly covering. I've got a little bit of spare stuff here. I've still got my reindeer and the rope tying it up. I've got a fishing rod. I have a fair bit of food as well. So we're looking in a good position. Now we know there's a lake to the southwest of us. Just have a quick look around this village a little bit. Oh, can I get through there? They're actually square looking, even though they look like I can cut those corners. Let's have a look in here. Damn, some nice stuff here. Lynx fur, grey seal fur, food and furs, dried trout, a child, as well as a whole bunch of food, dried and smoked food. Nothing there. A whole bunch more food and more food. So that's a food hut right there. Excuse me, I'll have a look in here. What do you guys have got for us? Furs, fisher's knife, more furs. So it looks like there are a lot of furs out here that I can get. They are selling reindeer as well. Let's have a look here. Small reindeer, reindeer, big reindeer, reindeer. So it doesn't appear to be any male, female version of them, unless the big ones are the males. I'm not sure. So we should be able to a sauna scoop and a tub of water. Let's actually leave those for now. That is a little sauna we can come back and use if required. Let me think about this. What are we going to do? I think that's all we're going to bother with for now. So we've got what we needed. We've got some trading stuff. We're going to head to the southwest and try and find that lake that they promised. I'm going to need to get away from everybody and then head off. So there was a lake. Zoom out a little bit to the southwest. Couldn't be these wetlands, could it? A lake to the southwest. That might be it there, actually. That looks like it's the closest thing possible, because there's nothing else here that marks it. So it's south-southwest. So what we'll do is we'll head down there. I think that's where we'll find... That's not it here, is it? Troll Cliff. Yeah, we're in Troll Cliff now. Unless they're talking about this one down here, which is fairly far away, but it's near a couple of caves. That's the cave that was half an hour away, he said, to the northwest, and the lake is half an hour, so it should be somewhere near where we are. It's probably that frozen bit there, because this is, yeah, this looks like a lake that we're on now. Yeah, we're on a small lake here. Okay, so kind of good, but I definitely don't want to be on top of the lake. So what we're going to do is actually move off it, go back in. What the hell is that? Caparika Lily, whatever it's called. I'm not wielding any weapons, unfortunately, so let's wield that. The thing still hasn't seen us. Can I hide? I am hiding, so it hasn't detected me. Let's now wield some arrows, and I'm still hiding. I've gone green. We're going to now throw and shoot at the body with our bow. Nothing happened. We stuffed up that as well, so let's throw another arrow at the body. Missed again, but it finally knew something was happening, so it's a runaway. So we've lost that one, unfortunately. Let's see if we can find our arrow. I can't see where our arrow went. Let's have a quick look here. Nope, not seeing our arrow. Oh, actually, there's our arrow just over there. Excellent. Okay, so we can get our arrow back. We only lost one of them. It's a bit of a shame, but it doesn't matter. We're not losing too much. Now, what we can do is head down here. We should have some herb lore to crowberry shrub. Excellent. They will... When does that grow? Grows in a few months. It's going to be a summer-autumn food. So some berries in this area, which we can use in the winemaking mod. We've got a bit of a shoreline here where we can drink and get some food, and I think what we're going to do is get a small stash of food set up and get a little place to live here, because for the time being we need to get something set up, because otherwise we're going to die. So we need to get a little bit of wealth generated, and I think we'll be good. So step one, let's build ourselves a shelter. So what do we need for a shelter? So we're going to the make menu, which is going to be... Ooh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here as well that we can have a look at later. Birch bark, capsules, baskets, bandages. Some nice stuff here. What else have we got in these mods? We've got the brewer, barrels and barrel plugs. Barrels are like really big pots. We can use them for cooking, which is great. Mining. So we need bog iron. We also need stone, and we can crush stone. Interesting. Mining for stone. I wonder how that's done. Need a big rock and a hammer. Okay, so we can find big rocks around the world. That's great. Utility articles. There is a whole bunch of stuff in here from the self-sufficiency. So we can make nets and bags, braid rope. A whole bunch of really nice stuff in here. Trappings, the same as always. Building a cellar. Yeah, that's normal. A well's new. So we can actually make a well and a road. Let's have a quick look at what a road does. Nope, that does nothing. And a well allows us to get water quite easily. Fences we'll need later. Kota. I think Kota is probably what we're going to be living out of once I get enough of stuff to go. Shelter requires 3 cylinder trunks and 20 spruce twigs. That's what we'll work on shortly once I finish looking through here. Smithing. Looks like we can make a whole bunch of iron axes and everything like that. That'd be brilliant. I'd love that. Weaving, what can we do with weaving? Nettles, flax, hemp. Okay, so we can make some clothing for summer, which would be great. Tailoring. I'm assuming it comes from wool. How do I actually make wool though? I wonder. Crafting tools. What do we got here? Bloomery forge, anvil, whetstone, stone iron hammers, iron tongs, spindle and distaff, looms. So we've got a fair few things we can do here. Spools of thread. I'm going to need to figure out how to actually use these mods. But for now, what we're going to do is gather up some stuff and build ourselves a little shelter. Let's go and fast forward. Okay, we've assembled everything we need here. We've got more than 20 spruce twigs and 3 slender tree trunks, which is all we need. So let's go make a building shelter, and we'll do it to the bottom right of me, I think. Being close to the river, the lake is nice, but I don't worry about being too close. We'll just throw it right here. And with that, we've got somewhere that we can actually go to sleep. Now, I don't recall if I can tie, my animal to a tree or not. What I'm going to do is just hold on to it now. I don't want it to run away. Excuse me. So I'll hold on to it while we're sleeping, and eventually we'll build a little pen for it. That'll happen up shortly. We are feeling a little bit cold, so we're going to need a fire. With a fire built up, let's move all these up, and then I think actually we'll start fishing. So let's move all these over here. What we'll do now is start fishing, so we're going to need to make a hole in the ice. You can just press Q for quaff. That actually makes a hole for you, gives you the option to make a hole. I can now build a fire to my left. Nope, I need more kindling. That's annoying how they changed that. Mainly because it just involves more button presses. Yes, it's realistic, but it is just more button presses. Never something I particularly liked, not a change I enjoyed. So we'll move all of these game processes and drop those off there. So with that, we can now build a fire here. Hopefully my animal won't jump in the fire, because it would suck if it died. Please don't step in the fire. Okay, we've got a fire going. Now what we can do is do some fishing. So we'll do some active fishing using... Now I believe the fine trident will give us some bigger fish, but the fishing rod will give us more of them and more weight over time. Let's start off with the fine trident and see how we go. Quite poorly. Let's have a drink, and let's do some more fishing. Let's do it with the fishing rod instead. Okay, we got something. What did we get? A perch. Not bad, not bad at all. What we're going to do is more fishing with the fishing rod. Okay, fishing's done. We didn't catch anything, so reasonably unproductive today. We got fairly hungry, but I'm not going to bother with cooking our fish tonight. It shouldn't go off while we're sleeping. What we are going to do, though, is eat our roasted bear cuts. Ah, beautiful, just what we needed. And head off to sleep. So we'll wake up tomorrow. How do you sleep again? Shift Z, there we go. Okay, we're back up again. And with that, I think we're going to keep on fishing a little bit more. Nope, need to break a hole in the ice again. Okay, and we're going to need another fire going, and then we'll keep on fishing. What I want to do is build up a small stockpile of food. Actually, how big is this perch? Perch is 2 pounds of fish. That's a fairly small one. What I want to do is get a couple of pikes and other sort of big fish like that, and then I'm going to, while we're still in winter, I can convert, say, my woolen undershirt and my fur hood and things like that into cords, and you can hang up one fish. So if you can get like a 6 or 9 pound fish or something, you can turn all of that using one cord into into dried meat, dried fish. And that would be great. It'd take a long time to get us that far, but once it eventually dries up, we'll have a good supply of food for the near future. Okay, woken up very hungry. We're going to have to start breaking into our other things shortly. I haven't actually cooked them just yet, but we're going to eat our dried seal cut will last longer, and these are heavier, so we'll start with our breads for now and go back to sleep, I think. Okay, nice and awake. Things are looking a little bit tight for us. I'm going to have to start cooking these shortly before they start going bad. Unfortunately, I haven't caught very many things I want. I was hoping that I could get a lot more of these big fish, but we've got a brim for £3 and a pike for £7. They do stack. So, for example, if I could get I think if I recall correctly, it's been a long time since I played this game, but if I get 9 pikes, I can use a single rope, a single cord on them, and that will allow me to effectively be very, very efficient with it. I'll make what's that, like 60 pounds of dried meat. Whether it's changed or not is unknown, but that's what I recall. I could still do the same with the perches here, and 6 of them for £2 of meat's not that much, but I'll do it possibly for the brim, the pike, and the perches while eating the smaller ones. So we're going to need to get some fire going, and then we'll be in a much better position. So let's continue on. Okay, we've eaten 4.5 of our roasted roaches because they're pretty average size, quite small. What we have got though is 1 cord. So what I can do now is let's go into the cooking menu again, and we're going to do let's do some drying. It's still cool enough. This has changed around a bit. Let's have a look at that again. I want to dry. Here we go. Not drying. I want to dry. Get used to what I'm doing. So we're going to want, let's do a single pike. I wonder if it's going to be worthwhile doing the perches as well. I'll do a single pike for now. No, I won't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep fishing. I'm going to keep fishing a little bit more until I can't fish, until it's it's about time for me to move on to something else. So I'm going to get a little bit more of this on the off chance we catch more pikes or something. I'll keep repeating this. See if we get something. Anything. Come on. We're not doing very well. Let's try using the fishing rod again. Try this one more time and see if we get anything. One more. Come on. One more. Okay, we did get something, and it's more brim. Okay, that actually probably makes the brim more useful. Let's go into here. Let's go to dry. And now we've got 5 brim for £12. That is actually worthwhile. These are fairly good food. Brim are fairly high in food content, I believe. So £12 of food. We're going to do all 5 of them. Dry and cold weather. Place for drying meat and fish, which is our shelter that I'm adjacent to. Our knife, we have a knife. So the northern knife is apparently the best one to use here. And for tying equipment, we're going to need the cord. So we use a cord, and that one single cord did all of those brims. So we did a lot more fish than we did anything else. It's going to take 25 days, but that is a lot of stuff to keep us going for a bit. Let's get a drink. Let's eat what we've got remaining here. Use our roasted perch. And I'm going to need to consider cooking up these other ones. Now, if we have a look here, I haven't got much more material to make any more cords from. I could rip into my overcoat, and it is going to get a lot warmer over time, so that is probably going to be the best choice, but I won't do that until I've got a lot of certain type of fish. So for now, I'm probably going to start eating my pike next, or actually no, I'll probably eat the rest of these rye breads and work on that one before I start to go these, unless they start to go bad, and then I will consider what to do from there. But I think this is as far as we're going to go for this episode. I haven't actually run my timer for this episode. I'm a little bit out of practice of running a timed mission or a timed episode. I typically just do whatever I want. Is that thing still following me? Yes, it is. It was just a little bit further away. So we're going to go to sleep. We're going to head off tomorrow. And that is going to be the end of this episode. So guys, I've been Blxz. This has been Unreal World. If you are indeed enjoying this back to the Unreal World again, smash that thumbs up button and drop a comment and let me know, so that I know that it's something you guys actually want to see. A little bit different to some of the content I've been putting out lately, and probably different to what the last probably 200 subscribers have signed on for. But if it's something you enjoy, if it's something you want to see more of, drop a comment, let me know, and I'll see you next episode, guys. Take care.